Marc Elliot update. Someone made this fire emblem.
Have a good night.
Yeah, I was waiting to test to see if it got claimed. It didn't.
Should I start it from 30 seconds?
No, from the beginning. I don't know why I sound like that. My bad.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
This year I became one of the most hated YouTubers on the platform. I felt worthless, ugly.
Ooh.
I felt gay. 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 I felt worthless. I felt ugly. I felt that like that was based on what they told me. Gay. Gay.
Today I feel
gay.
Awesome.
This rocks.
Hell yeah.
Happy birthday, Rachel. Happy 39th. Love you. Love Australia.
Almost as old as you?
Nope, she's a little bit older than me, but that's okay.
I reminded myself the two most important words of my life. I am gay.
Oh.
Dude, this is fire.
Gay.
They really did the research to find him dancing. They put in the work. Gay.
Posted to our sub?
Yeah.
Nice.
Shout out to Glassy B with a really
Glassy
funky
B.
remix.
Damn.
Well done.
That's good.
Well done, sir. Glassy B. We got to keep an eye on that person. Marc Elliott's the guy who from NXIVM that we talked with. He's been tweeting about me. Of course. He can't keep my name out of his mouth. Marc Elliot, this is from, I guess, yesterday. After living with Tourette's for 20 years, I never imagined a day would come when I would start making, let me start over. After living with Tourette's for 20 years, I never imagined a day would come I would be making videos having to state that the claim I faked Tourette syndrome to scam people are demonstrably false. If you disagree with my stance on something, debate me. No need to make up lies. Is that what we did?
Yeah, pretty much.
He didn't really have anything to say for himself.
Have a good night.
And again, that's just my opinion. It's not a factual claim. Although, you guys might be very interested to know, we found some, I would say, supporting evidence that he has at least faked having Tourette's at least one time that he's admit to on video.
Absolutely.
I wonder what he would say about this.
I mean,
Here he is talking to his idol, a convicted trafficker and P-word, P-E-D-O-ist, Keith Raniere. Listen to this shit.
biggest thing happened was after I finished the 16-day over a whole summer, June to August, did the whole 16-day. From September to May, now I'm back on the road speaking, going around the country. I did no more ESP. I don't even think I did any of the one-on-one processes that I could have done outside of the classroom. By that May, I was showing up to my gigs, and my tics were so low that I had to start fake ticking. Because these schools were hiring me as a speaker with Tourette Syndrome, and I'm showing up, and I'm thinking, it was because I didn't know exactly what was happening.
This man just confessed to faking tics for money. Is that, did I interpret that right? He said, I faked tits. I faked having tics so that I could make money. Bitch. That is a pretty big confession. Now, as someone with Tourette's, I've never been comfortable to fake it. I never faked tics. Actually, no, I did one time. That's not true.
Really?
I was being, sometimes people make you feel like such an idiot. I was being recruited for the military when I was in Israel. And I told him I have Tourette's, which I guess disqualifies you for the draft.
Wait, you faked tics to get
Well,
out
so-
of the draft?
No, I didn't fake tics. I have Tourette's, but I went for the interview
Yeah.
and they were asking me questions, and like my tics aren't always visible.
Right.
It's not always
Subtle.
like,
Yeah.
and so they make you feel like such a fucking piece
No,
of
that's
shit.
that's based.
And so I started doing like this, but those are tics I had.
Yeah.
But I was like, and then when I did that, I felt so stupid. They're like, oh, see, he has tics. Ow.
nah.
It's and honestly, if
Getting out of being drafted into the IDF is the one time.
I
it's
was not
acceptable
doing the
to-
IDF, bro. I was not doing that. I was not doing it. So anyway, I got an exemption because I have Tourette Syndrome. And the one time I did it, it just was so horrible. It felt so bad. People have asked me in my life to do it, and I've always said no. But obviously, that was worth it. But I didn't make money from it. Also, I'm not telling people my Tourette's is cured. Stop it. Here he is. Yeah, I was sitting there going, I was like, because I could tell they weren't like buying it. I was like, I have Tourette's. What do you want me to do to prove to you that I have Tourette's? They start going, they're like, oh. Literally. It's so stupid. Such assholes. Yeah, but Marc Elliot said he did it for money.
Hiring me as a
It's an
speaker
incredible
with Tourette
revelation.
syndrome from September to May. Now I'm back on the road speaking, going around the country. I did no more ESP. I don't even think I did any of the one-on-one processes that I could have done outside of the classroom. By that May, I was showing up to my gigs, and my tics were so low that I had to start fake ticking because these schools were hiring me as a speaker with Tourette syndrome.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And I'm showing up, and I'm thinking, it was because I didn't know exactly what was happening. I mean, the whole thing was new, and it was exciting. It was kind of scary. It was kind of everything in between. So the frequency did change once I.
See, he notes that I think what in reality, again, this is just my opinion. He may have felt relieved to finally get that off his chest that through your therapy, I no longer have to lie about having Tourette's.
In reality, you guys got scammed?
Yeah, no, people are asking. I had a doctor's letter, a neurologist that I saw when I was a kid saying that I had Tourette's. And they wanted me to come tick for them like a sideshow back in medieval times.
to prove it, huh? Yeah.
So I don't know. I think this is pretty compelling stuff.
It definitely doesn't help his case.
I mean, based on what he said, and this is just his words, he faked having Tourette's.
At least at some point in his life.
He said that. In this video, he faked having Tourette's. That's his words, not mine. Of course, in my opinion, I don't even know if that's true or not. That's just my opinion. But I do find it quite interesting. Oh, Glassy B's in chat. Can't believe you guys are reacting to my music. I have plenty other tunes that he's skating.
I had no idea that.
I just need to pre-vet them to make sure they're not copyrighted. But I'd love to listen to another one. If one of y'all want to check, just do a little check on copyright.
That was their YouTube channel, wasn't it?
Glassy B.
Okay.
Glassy B.
Glassy B. Cuban B.
So this is pretty bad. I was considering inviting him on again to hit him with this, but it was such a flawless victory that I wouldn't even want to give him any other chance to say anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just going to come with some bullshit. So there it is. Marc Elliot, who has said he fakes Tourette's.
Have a good night.
I mean,
at least one phase of his life.
he literally said, I faked Tourette's. And again, that's his words. Just to recap here, because I know he's talking to his lawyer right now.
For ESP. I don't even think I did any of the one-on-one processes that I could have done outside of the classroom. By that May, I was showing up to my gigs, and my tics were so low that I had to start fake ticking.
He says, I faked having tics. maybe he didn't fake having Tourette's. Let me amend that. Be more specific. He said, I faked having tics. So there that is, huh? Make a little amendment there. He said he faked having tics, not that he faked having Tourette's. Now, I don't know if he has Tourette's. It's my opinion as someone with Tourette's that he may be faking it, but I don't even know that for sure.
It's just a fact, in my opinion.
It's just a fact, in my opinion. No, it's not a fact, in my opinion. It's just an opinion, period. Hey, Love, always wondered, is your name pronounced Luve or Love? I think...
Yeah, the first one, Luve.
Luva.
Luva.
Luve.
Mr. Luva.
This is why I don't. This is why I don't go by that. It's so hard for non-Swedish speakers to pronounce it correctly.
So are we not saying it correct?
No.
Say it again.
Luva.
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 I remember by
Luva?
Mr. Luva Luva.
Yeah.
But you don't mind
No,
going
it's
by
still
Love,
wrong.
right?
No, actually,
It's still wrong.
Yeah, it's still wrong. I prefer Love, yeah, because I don't have to deal with the mispronunciation.
Yeah, it's my brother-in-law. His name's Sahi.
Right.
Good luck getting an American to say that. Sahi.
Sahi?
Sahi.
What language is that from?
Hebrew.
Oh, it's Hebrew. Oh.
And then and here he goes by Zach. Makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That brother-in-law.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of languages that where the names doesn't translate well to English, and Swedish is one of them, I guess.
Somebody donated. Dylan Sim says, "This is the flesh god is a real liver king." Who is that? Do we have any details on that person?
This is the flesh god?
Mm-hmm.
Just another one of those like raw diet people.
I'm intrigued.
Is the flesh god.
Anyway,
like
good luck out there, Marc
word.
Elliot. I'm sure you're got big, important things coming up for you. Fighting for the release of Keith Raniere.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. I love how he goes, if you disagree, debate me. Is that what we just did?
Well.
What does debate me mean? I was on that call for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, even after you reveal, I guess just because he came in not understanding what he was walking into, he probably feels like he wasn't given the proper preparation.
Right. Well, that's what journalism is, buddy. Okay? And I am a real journalist.
You're Mr. Gotcha.
I'm Mr.
You stepped up to Mr. Gotcha.
I'm Mr. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Gotchas fall out of my mouth. You remember that commercial? I'm Mr.
Sounds familiar.
Bucket. I'm Mr. Bucket.
Mr. Bucket.
Balls fall out
your
of
balls
my mouth.
in my head. Right? Isn't that the
Yeah.
put your balls in my mouth guy?
I'm Mr. Bucket. Balls fall out of my mouth.
Balls fall out of my mouth.
Buckets of fun.
Now, does he say balls in my mouth? Put your balls in my mouth?
I think he says balls.
Oh, I'm gonna sound.
That's how I remember
the
it, and I
shit
was
out of
thinking
that,
I was
Dan.
misremembering.
Mr.
but-
Bucket, pull it up.
Here's the commercial.
That's right.
Hell yeah, this is so nostalgic.
Toss your balls in my top. I'm Mr. Bucket.
Put your balls in my top.
Out of my mouth and we'll pop.
What does he say?
He says, put the balls in my top.
Oh, my top.
Balls in my top. I'm Mr. Bucket. Out of my mouth and we'll pop. I'm Mr. Bucket. Walk in a run. I'm Mr. Bucket.
The game's Mr. Bucket. The first to get their balls into Mr. Bucket wins, but look out, because the balls will pop out of his mouth.
Mr. Bucket. The balls.
Pretty good.
It's still pretty good.
That one really
Or not.
stuck with me.
Yeah.
A Mr. Bucket. Vincent Thornburg, thank you so much for the support and love. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
I'm Mr. Bucket. So where are we, man? We're working.
We have not even remotely gotten out of the top of the show section yet.
There's so much good stuff here.
We're hour 15 into the episode.